Guess who's back? Not your dad. So, another day, another fucking pedo on the fucking website. Because, you know, that's becoming a common theme with YouTubers, especially old YouTubers from the OG days. They're all becoming pedophiles for whatever fucking reason. Now, before we actually get into this video, join my Discord, link in the description. The one next to Discord. It's a pretty pog place. It's definitely not dead, as I say in every video. It's very fucking alive. Ignore the fact that it says a few of the last messages were from yesterday, okay? That's just a little glitch. It's very fucking active. Join it. So the guy that used to do collabs with Shane Dawson on his second channel used to post a video once every week on Shane Dawson's second channel, which is now his main channel. I don't fucking know, it's confusing. So the person by the name of destery, I don't fucking know how to say his name, has actually been exposed for sending nudes to a minor at the time, which is pretty fucking pogchamp. Because, you know, it's just a common thing for YouTubers nowadays whenever they get any sort of power, because they were fucking weird cunts beforehand, I guess. Now that they've got power, they feel like they can use it for whatever the fuck they want without it having actually any real consequences. But thankfully enough, people are now coming out and exposing them a few years later, which is a good thing, because then we can fucking get rid of them. So how all these allegations started pretty much is from this Snapchat that I'm about to show you, so let's fucking watch it.
No hate to this comment right here. I just kind of want to talk about why I've been like torn about like saying who this is, because the only reason I've even thought about him is I saw one of his videos on my For You page. I was like, holy shit, this was a YouTuber that I'd been following since I was 12. His entire fan base is young girls, because he was cute, and like the only thing I'm going to say is he's emo. And I had gotten in contact with him because he had put his Snapchat up on Twitter late at night and said that it was for any of his fans who he wanted to talk to. He was bored. Whatever, motherfucker. And so we talk, and not really talk, like, you know, he hits on me, and like he's like, oh, I'm like hard in the room with the guy I used to film videos with, and it was just very like kind of childhood ruining, because he was like my first crush ever, and to know that he was totally comfortable using me. But like, is that wrong? That's where it comes in. Like, is that necessarily?
Now, one thing about that TikTok that we just watched is I can't tell when that took place. Like, she doesn't specify enough whether it took place when she was like young, a minor, or whether it happened after, because she said she saw him on TikTok and remembered she used to watch him, and then explains about the Snapchat shit. So it's just got a bit confusing to me. I'm just struggling to understand when it actually happened. So back in the day as well, Destery actually used to run a YouTube channel called Des and Nate, and Nate's obviously the person he used to run it with. So Nate from that YouTube channel has actually made a TikTok coming forward stating the bad experiences that he has had with Destery. So let's fucking watch it, boys.
This TikTok coming out, I feel like it's time for me to step forward and validate these people who are all in the comments, and all these other people that have experiences with stuff like this happening. I'm not out for blood here, and I don't want to cause more damage than what's already been done, but there's a quote that goes, "The only thing necessary for evil to win is for good people to do nothing." I've been friends with Destery since 2003, and I stopped being friends with him in 2017. So basically I've known him for 14 years. I can't really speak about things that he's done to other people because it's not my place to bring up potentially traumatic experiences for other people. But what I can tell you is why I personally quit being his friend. And again, there is so much more than just this one thing that happened. So the story involves me, Destery, his girlfriend at the time, Amber, and Evie Davis. So in 2017, I became friends with Evie, and shortly after that, I told Destery that I was interested in dating her. And what Destery had told me was that he broke up with his girlfriend Amber and was already dating Evie. And he was telling his girlfriend Amber at the time that the only reason he was talking to Evie was because he wanted to hook her up with me. Long story short, I contacted Amber, who was out of state visiting her parents, and I asked her how her and Destery were doing. She told me that he was telling her that he missed her and that he couldn't wait for her to come home. And that's when his whole web of lies came crumbling down.
So pretty much from that, all I can gather is that he's a cunt and a manipulative piece of shit. Which, you know, what can you expect? That's usually the case with people like this. They're pretty manipulative, you know, they want to control how their world works. It's fucking weird. Like, you have to be a different kind of fucked up to tell your friend that likes a girl that you're dating her, and then tell your current girlfriend that you were already dating that you're only talking to that girl that you claim to be dating because you want to hook her up with the friend that you told you was dating her. It makes no fucking sense. Like, you have to be a next level retard to think that would even work and make that person, aka Nate, want to still be friends with you after that, because I'm pretty sure if anyone did that to you, you'd just fuck them off. So then, even more evidence and allegations came out against him, where one of his other former fans came out pretty much alluding to him being a paedophile in this TikTok. I know we're watching a lot of TikToks in this video, boys, but you're gonna have to bear with me because it'll all piece it together, okay? Okay, let's fucking go.
Okay, so I want to start out by saying that if you haven't seen this
So, I really didn't ever want to come forward about this because every time I wanted to, I just felt so many emotions and so many traumatic memories surface. And for a long time, I really held on to hope that he was a good person deep down and that he just made mistakes and that he would change. And then some friends of mine, some good friends of mine, basically came forward to me and told me about a lot of other things that he had done. And it just kind of solidified the fact that he's a fucked up person and he has been a pedophile. I don't know if he still is a pedophile, but he has definitely been one. And I can't live with the fact that he still has such a huge platform and so many people have been affected negatively by him, and there seems to be no retribution or no repercussions on his career, and it's fucked up. Part 2 is coming soon. So, just to confirm, to anyone wondering, when I was 13, I discovered destery, or I was probably 12, and when I was 13, I started messaging him on Twitter, and he started replying. And we exchanged, like, flirty messages, and then I sent him like nudes and stuff, like pictures of my butt. And then I eventually, like a month later, I think I told him, I feel bad, like I'm actually only 13 or 14. I think I lied and said I was 14, but still, it doesn't matter if I was 13, 14, or 15. It's fucking disgusting for a 20-year-old man, to receive nudes from a teenage girl, not an 18-year-old girl, a fucking child. And to offer to fly me out, to stay with him, to have sex with him. I wasn't gonna be there to fucking play Jenga.
Okay, so in that TikTok, she states that she told him her age after she sent the pictures and after she felt uncomfortable with it. I mean, I'm still saying it's not right either way, because she could have just looked young in her profile and he could have seen that and carried on. But if he didn't know, and if the only pictures he was getting was of your arse and shit, and you proceed to tell him your age after you've sent them, that could be, you know, a bit of an accident. Maybe he was just stupid and didn't ask the age. Him as the adult, he should have asked the age. No means am I saying this is right, that what he did, he's not in the right in any fucking way. It's just she weren't 100% clear on her age at the time, and whilst describing that shit she said 13, 14, 15. Doesn't matter because they're all underage, but still, it'd just be a bit more clear on the age to like actually solidify your shit. So then in another TikTok, she goes on to explain that there are hundreds if not thousands of other girls that he's done this to and took some to carnivals and kissed them and shit, which is how she found out she wasn't the only one, because previously she thought she was in a relationship with him at a young age, and because she looked up to him, she was fine with that. She wanted to marry him and shit, which is understandable. When you're a child and you're speaking to your fucking one of your idols, that's bound to happen. So the fact that this has been going on with loads of other girls, allegedly, I don't know if it actually has, nothing's been fully proven yet, but he has since privated his account on Twitter, which can make things a little bit suspicious. I don't know, is that just me? But yeah, moral of the story is just don't fucking trust YouTubers at this point. Every single YouTuber so far is being exposed left, right, fucking centre. Don't trust them, any of them, whether they seem nice or not. That's gonna be it for today's video, boys. If you enjoyed watching, I appreciate it. Smash that fucking like button, subscribe as well, trying to get 600. We're only 19 away, which is pretty pogchamp. Yesterday's video did fucking sick, which I'm happy about, so I don't expect this one to do that well because it's not that big of a topic, but fuck it, dude. That's gonna be all for me today, boys. Thank you for watching, and fuck off.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more.